Hey, think of the most successful people in the world, or those who you look up to. Jeff Bezos, Oprah, The Rock, Obama. All these individuals have made significant changes to their body or maintained great health and physique despite incredibly busy schedules. And I know what you're thinking. Well, these folks save so much money that, you know what, they can do whatever they please and fit it into their schedule because they're financially set. But what came first? Was it the chicken or was it the egg? You see, the problem is if you're too busy for yourself now, you're just kicking larger health problems and decreases in performance down the road long term. And I know this can be difficult to hear, and I hate to be the person who brings bad news, but at the end of the day, fitness is a force multiplier. Your health is the first wealth. I can come up with a million cheesy quotes along these lines, but the truth remains, if you're not performing your best physically, then your mental performance is also going to decrease, and that's going to impact how well that you can perform physically, mentally, and professionally in terms of what you're trying to accomplish in your big term lifelong goals. So what I want you to think in terms of fitness is don't just think about what you see in the mirror, but also think about how you show up at work and at home, because these things are all directly interrelated. And as it comes to research related directly to exercise and performance, you have to hear this. So one study in the Cleveland Clinic studied 122,000 people, actually found that those with the lowest activity levels, despite other risk factors, actually had higher mortality risks than those with cardiovascular disease, smoking, and other types of addiction. So, you might think you don't have time to exercise, but exercise can overrule a lot of other issues that are going on. And if you are not, you're kicking those problems further down the road. They're going to lead to long-term deleterious effects on your health and performance. So this brings about the question, how do you actually make fitness fit into your crazy schedule? Number one, I want you to consider the consequences of inaction. What happens if you don't do this? What happens not just now, but 6 months down the road, 6 years down the road, 16 years down the road? Sometimes when you consider the consequences of inaction and not doing something, then it gives you the motivation and the spark that you need in order to take that next step. Number two, plan exercise in just like you would a meeting. This is so important because if you do not plan something into your crazy schedule, you know that you're going to get a bunch of emergency emails, calls, and demands directly related to your time. So plan it in and make it a long-term commitment in terms of what you do. It is no longer something that you negotiate on because you know that health and the way that you look, feel, and perform are going to help you improve in every other area of your life. And then number three, make it manageable. Instead of trying to focus on working out 60 minutes or 90 minutes, whatever the latest craze is, I want you to focus on something that you can do in as little as 20 minutes. You see, consistency is exponentially more important than perfection. I would much rather have somebody who did 2 or 3 exercises like push-ups, bodyweight squats, and planks before they go into work and do that each and every single day than somebody who shows up to the gym 5 days per week for 2 weeks, and then falls off completely. So at the end of the day, it's important to understand that fitness itself is a force multiplier. And if you neglect it now, it is going to have long-term effects on your health. And it's also going to impact how well you can perform physically and professionally in terms of everything else that you are doing. So make the commitment now, but simplify by planning it in like a meeting, starting small with even 20 minutes, and also consider the consequences of inaction. So if you're looking to improve your performance professionally, physically, and mentally, all you need to do is click on my picture above this video. Send me a direct message that says lean, and I will tell you the simple next step to get started inside the Lean Executives Coaching Program. Remember, fitness is a force multiplier. It underpins every other type of function that you're going to be able to have. So the healthier you are, the better you can perform physically and mentally, the better everything else will go. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.